We have curated a lesson on digestion specifically for boys. Let's take a virtual tour inside the digestive system.
Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Science is Life. Today we will be looking at the digestive system. Where do you think digestion begins? Excellent! Digestion begins in the mouth. There are three main parts of the premolars that are involved in digestion: the gum, enamel, and the dentin, all of which are the crown. Enamel is a flat, hard surface used for grinding and crushing food. This is where digestion begins. The food is broken down into small particles and sent to the esophagus.
Boys, pay attention to Mr. Callum with this practical activity.
Hey students, since we're on the topic of digestion, and as you know, digestion starts in the mouth where you chew your food, I have this fun activity for you. We'll be making models of the teeth, which is in your mouth. Right, so I'm going to place you in groups of 4, and in your group you're going to be paired, where one pair will make the upper jawbone with the teeth and the other will make the lower. Now, what you're going to do for me is to use the straw that I provided for you, right, the paper straw, and mold it into the shape of how you want the jawbone to be, right? Just as how you see it on the diagram that I presented to you. So on that clean sheet of paper that I give to you, you get your pencil and you mark around the shape of the jawbone. So you're going to use that as a guide to ensure that the clay dough that you have fits perfectly over the line around it. Now, you will be marked for the amount of teeth that you have for each jawbone, and to ensure that the size and shape of each tooth is correct. These are the things that you will be graded for. So if you have any question, I'll be here to assist you.
Welcome my grade 8 boys to our oral hygiene challenge. Today we will be exploring the different ways to care for our teeth. Are you ready? Challenge number 1. Should Amari brush his teeth in 2 minutes, or should he rush and brush for 30 seconds? Challenge number 2. David's friend is offering him some sugary treats. What should he do? Should he politely decline and choose a healthier snack, or accept the sugary treats? Challenge number 3 is Kevin's flossing dilemma. Should he floss his teeth regularly, or is flossing not necessary? Challenge number 4, Delano's dentist visits. The dentist recommends regular checkups. How often should Delano visit the dentist? Twice per year, or only when there's a toothache? Now for the final challenge. It's time for you to implement all of these methods to create your own superhero spectacular smile. Okay guys, now for the review. You're going to place yourselves in groups of 4, where you will explore the reasons and significance of the decisions you made in each of the 4 challenges. You may use the information on the screen, or you may use the internet or your textbooks. Be prepared to do your oral presentation at the end of the class. Good luck!
Good morning. Today we'll be looking at the structure of the stomach and how it is suited for its function. Here we have a structure of the stomach. It has four parts: the cardia, fundus, body, and the pylorus, which is a section that is attached to the small intestine. Here we can see that the lining of the stomach has gastric folds, and these folds have gastric pits and gastric glands. The glands produce gastric juice containing hydrochloric acid and enzymes, which will work to break down protein food. Here we have a diagram showing the surface mucous cells which produce mucus to protect the lining of the stomach from the high hydrochloric acid. Now let's look at a video and see how this adaptation works. Here we have a bolus into the stomach. It is in the gastric juices produced by the walls, and it breaks down the food. Also, we have the lining that is producing the mucus to protect it from the harsh hydrochloric acid. The hydrochloric acid produces the medium for the enzymes to work in and might be present on the food. Here we have the churning action of the stomach walls as it creates chyme.
The stomach is an organ of the digestive system. It is connected to the esophagus and the small intestine. Please pause and read about the stomach. This section of the stomach is called the body. Gastric juice is produced and mixes with the mass of chewed food. The main component of gastric juice is gastric acid, which gets rid of bacterial food and prepares the following for the other stages of digestion. The muscular contraction of the stomach wall churns the food, pushing it back and forth. After 3 contractions per minute, the food mass phase is moved back and forth, and after a certain period of time, it is adequately broken down and is passed into the small intestine. Here the function of the stomach. It is a temporary storage tank for food, site of food breakdown. Chemical breakdown of protein begins here, and it delivers chyme, which is processed food, to the small intestine. We have come to the end of this lesson. I hope you understand the functions of the stomach.
Hello, class. Let's dive deeper into the concept of digestion.
Today we will be exploring the small intestine.
Can you name the 3 sections of the small intestine? The jejunum, ileum, and duodenum are correct. Excellent job. Let's look at its structure. What do you see? Villi is correct, Mark. You have earned a badge.
Let us watch a video to learn about its function.
The overwhelming majority of absorption takes place in the small intestine because of the extremely large surface area of the small intestine. The cells that line the small intestine are called epithelial cells. These cells are perfect for absorption because they have fingers, which increases the surface area for absorption of nutrients and other molecules through the membranes.
Tomorrow's class we will explore the large intestine. Goodbye.
Hello students, I am Mrs. Collins. Let's explore the colon. The intestine consists of the colon, cecum, rectum, and anus. A chief function of the colon is digestion. Let's watch.
Left over, which is mostly liquid, then moves into the colon. In the small bowel, the food particles get even smaller. The food takes the nutrients to other organs in the body. The water is absorbed in the colon, bacteria in the colon break down the remaining material, then the colon moves the leftover material into the rectum. The rectum is like a storage holder for the waste. Muscles in the rectum move the waste, called stool, out of the body through the anus.